everyone. Oh, what's that in the back seat? Oh, that's nice. That's some Snapple. I can't. Oh, pizza. Piece of pizza. Yeah, we were in a rush when we left the house. I am sitting here outside the Union County train station, and I decided that this would be the perfect time to do a post about a topic I've been wanting to talk about for a while. And that is, how much is too much when it comes to a child with autism's interests? I get this question a lot from parents. They'll say, what did you do with your son? Because I talk a lot about how my son was obsessed with trains. And they'll say, did you allow it? Did he... They'll say, my son is obsessed with elevators, or he's obsessed with clocks, or conveyor belts. I knew a parent, their child was obsessed with cardboard boxes. And the problem is, it's the perseverating and the obsession with the thing that's the problem, not the thing itself. But it can be so overwhelming. I mean, children can do it for hours. Jack could lie on his stomach and push his train cars back and forth silently when he was younger, all day long, if I let him. But an interesting thing happened about 5 years ago. My fiance was the first one to engage Jack in an actual conversation about trains. Jack was going on and on about the LPT 30, was going to stop at Dover, and could we go see it at Gladstone because blah, blah, blah. And you can see my attitude about it, right? That was my attitude. But my fiance said, no, Jack, I think the LPT 30, I think that train doesn't stop at Dover. I think it turns around in New Providence. I don't know. And heads back to the yard. And Jack's eyes got really big, and he said, you know about trains? And my fiance said, yeah, I like trains. And they had a conversation about trains like it was a thing. And I felt horrible as a mother because I had never once really had a serious conversation with him. And the interesting thing was about trains. And the interesting thing was, after that, I learned my lesson because I saw how happy Jack was and how respected he felt and how heard he felt. And so I took a page out of my fiance's book and I started to speak to Jack that way, and that was years ago. And truly, that was a huge aha moment and a breakthrough for him. And what I would say to parents now is, autism means one, auto, self. So those obsessions, those things that make a child feel safe, those things live very deep within a child's soul. And that's where you have to get to try and reach them. And the only way you're going to be able to reach them is if you validate and respect them, because they know, right? They're not stupid. They know if you're dismissive of it. But if you give them their respect and you give them their due and you try and learn from them, what is it about elevators? What is there to learn? What can you do with cardboard boxes? How fast can a conveyor belt? All the things that it can do. And really give them their due and their respect, you'll start to draw them out. I mean, I'm just a mom. That's just my opinion, but it's what I've learned. And I hope it helps you. Thanks for listening.